Alright guys, we're back with some Minecraft today. And in that last video, here's where that ended. And I had a lot of people asking me, where the hell is this place and what's the point of this? And first of all, by a lot of people, no one really asked, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you anyways. So, this is where the railroad enters from the nether hub, and we got two tunnels here. This one's leading to the Mushroom Island, or Mushroom Island, and this one's leading to the Stronghold base, or actually the nearest stronghold from the Mushroom Island. And that's just a little portal I made, doesn't really go anywhere. And if you run up these stairs, this is where the nether surface is at, and this is like gassed heaven. You can see a lot of craters here and a lot of fire. So I'm not really out here too often. But what I might do is turn this into like a gas arena or something. But the thing I'm gonna be showing you is at the stronghold. And that's quite a ways away. So I'm gonna make a little 60-second video of something I did that happened to me last week. I dropped my keyboard and the shift key kinda broke a little bit, and I had to make my own because keyboards are too expensive to buy. And yeah, check it out. First thing, you're gonna saw a little hack or whatever, and you're gonna take a little axe and you're gonna hack it out so you have a little thing. And you're gonna tape this shit, because it's gonna split when you spike it. Ultimate gaming setup, that's the word for it. You know, I had a night vision potion, tried to explain stuff, how this works, and all of a sudden the computer crashes. Gotta restart the computer, doesn't work, restart again, doesn't work. So now it's the next day, and as per usual, I had some troubles starting up the computer again, and I had some more trouble starting up Minecraft again. And I know I can talk about that, but first, before the potion runs out, because I got no other, I wanna take a look at how this Mobfarm works. And yeah, some mushrooms stacked on top of each other, and with trap doors. And what they do is they act as blocks. You know, you probably already know this, but they act as blocks that they think they can walk on, but they can't, so they drop down. And because there's so much spawning spaces, you know, the mobs are just flowing down there. And as you can see down there is the collection point. And so there are a couple of flaws with this design. First of all, I'm not exactly done with this yet. I have a couple more layers to put in. And what you do is you just grow a mushroom, and in the middle of it you grow another one. And if there's space for it, you put another spawning space, or a spawning platform. So that's 2.5 blocks, and that has to be free then, because yeah, sometimes you get these massive mushrooms. I think that one's like 10 blocks, and then you can put in like 2 or 3 layers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I think the best are just these ones, because Then you just gotta put in one layer and... Alright, so let's go see how much drops we actually got. And yeah, that's the thing. Because zombies are so smart, they can find their way around up that block, over the fence a bit, and I mean they couldn't do that before, but now they can. So they can jump up there, walk there, and then jump down to there. And if I'm not careful, if I'm just standing here looking at here, and they come up here, they just go boom, and I jump down right here. And luckily, I have put up a tree farm here right now. But before I had the tree farm, this wasn't here, so I just fell to my death. Happened to me a few times, but I guess I learned my lesson. So, how much stuff is that? How much do I have on me? Not much. The thing I'm mostly looking for is the gunpowder, and I got exactly half a stack in that little recording time, and that wasn't a long time, I think. Okay, potions running out, so yeah, I'm done explaining that, I think. I'm gonna show you how to build it at the ground, or in a creative world, I don't know. Whatever works best, I think. Now the optimal distance for them to spawn is on this ring here, and not down there. So I kinda don't use this to AFK, and that's just because I don't want it to be AFK-able and I get tons of items, cause really, how much does one man need? I'm in my single player world, and I mean a stack of gunpowder, a stack of TNT, I mean, that lasts a long time for me, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's pretty slow at the moment, I don't know. Here we go. Oh yeah, what happened was, you see the spiders kinda clogging up there, and yeah, you know, I don't know how to fix that. Maybe if I made like the drop shaft a bit wider so they can climb up. This is gonna take a lot of glass though, and I don't have that much glass. But what I do is I have opened this up, and sooner or later they're gonna fall down a bit. And what the fuck is that? And when they do fall, goodbye, sucker. See ya in hell. Yeah, but there's not much you can do about that, I think. So I'm gonna show you how to build like a section of this farm. And here's my battle axe, check this out. That's an very old axe actually, but I haven't shown it yet. So what you need brown mushrooms, mycelium, or I guess if you have it dark enough and no sunlight, you can just use stone or whatever. But oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. Sometimes I lag out a bit and I don't make it, but that seems to be fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna go hunt for some. Right, so that took quite a long time to find any mushrooms, but eventually I found them at the wither farm. Okay, so it is really simple. All you gotta do is, well, first of all you gotta have your water streams around here, and depending on if you want spiders or what, you could use a 1x1 hole that they fall down, but I wouldn't recommend it, because if there's any more than one at a time, they're just gonna bounce and clog up right here, and you don't want that. So I recommend 2x2 if you have, if you don't plan on having spiders, and maybe 3x3 or 5x5 with spiders. And also depending on how many mushrooms you want in your grid. You know, I used in a 3x3 grid, and that worked for me. I guess you could use 5x5, but that's a bit overkill, because it produces more than you think, actually. Alright, so once you got your first mushroom done, you're just gonna count 8 blocks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th block place another one. And what that should leave you is a 2-block gap here. And you just... yeah, I got no trapdoors, but it's just... you place trapdoors and it acts like a land bridge, but if you close them, they're gonna fall down, so... just place trapdoors, close them, and yeah, you're good to go. And then up on the next mushroom, all you're gonna find is the middle, and you're gonna see that. Place another mycelium, and yeah, well, just grow it. It can't grow here, but yeah. Alright, so this thing, I don't know if anybody's seen this before, but I had to redesign it, because I made this railroad look a bit better, and well, I don't know if it's better, is it? I don't, it looks kind of big and clumsy, but I had to, you know, I had to work around the stairs, because the pillars went right through it, and you know, it's not very elegant, but it's just a staircase, and it does work. I built this a long time ago, and I thought that I had deleted the clips, but I actually haven't. So I'm just gonna show a little time lapse of me building this thing, and I'll end it with that. But yeah, that thing over there doesn't look good, but how it started, I started over here, and this looks good, and I wanted to carry it the same pattern up to there, but I didn't think about it that the roof would get much higher, because here it's pretty low with the roof, and I had to come up with something, and you know, I'm not too happy with it, but it's just a little bridge, so I'm not gonna use it that often, so... Alright, hope you enjoy the time lapse. Well, just grow it.